Right now, trial has begun for the administrator of the Hollywood Hills Nursing Home and Rehabilitation Center. 12 patients died in the days after Hurricane Irma. The hurricane knocked out the HCA at that facility, leaving seniors in sweltering conditions. Local 10's Roy Ramos live down with Fort Lauderdale with a critical first day of testimony. Roy.
Yeah, Calvin, this just a devastating situation altogether where residents between the ages of 55 to 99 lost their lives. And the man at the center of all of this, the man who state prosecutors say is to blame, is Administrator George Carballo. They say he was negligent and he is now facing 9 charges of manslaughter.
Our power to the chiller just went out.
You were listening to the 911 calls made by employees to FP&L informing them the power had just gone out to their chiller, disabling their air conditioning to the Hollywood Hills Rehabilitation Center, a nursing home caring for 126 elderly residents, 12 of whom the state says lost their lives due to the sweltering heat.
We're at a hospital, and I just want to see if we can get any help out. I know about the storm.
The calls were made on September 10th, moments after Hurricane Irma swept through South Florida in 2017. At the center of the trial, the facility's administrator, George Carballo, now facing 9 counts of manslaughter and not heard initially making those calls to FP&L.
We're at a hospital.
I know, it's so needed.
The state claims the fault lies with Carballo because he failed to act accordingly, getting the elderly residents the help they needed when temperatures rose to what witnesses said was more than 108 degrees.
Within maybe a matter of 5 minutes or so, like I was already drenched in sweat.
Former Hollywood police officer Xavier Santiago said he began to order a mandatory evacuation when he was met with the stifling conditions and patient deaths. While medical professionals like Judy Frum walked across the street and into the nursing home to try and help, the defense said that decision may have placed patient lives in jeopardy.
We went in here first.
The defense argues Carballo did what he could to help the residents and believes FP&L may be to blame.
It was a Florida Power and Light fuse on a Florida Power and Light pole on a Florida Power and Light transformer.
And when we heard the testimony from those first responders that arrived there, they said that Carballo was nowhere to be found. The state does plan to call about 70 witnesses in this case and play about 35 pieces of video and audio inside of the courtroom. We will be there for that and let you know what they end up showing in court. Testimony has wrapped up for the day. We'll resume tomorrow at 9 a.m. We will be here for that and let you know what happens. For now, inside of the Broward County Courthouse in Fort Lauderdale, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.